Hi everyone, welcome to the Graceful Skinny. We are continuing our end of year review series with our math picks for this year. We are talking about kindergarten for the school year of 2017 through 2018. So let's get right into what I thought and give the ratings. Inchimals. I thought this was great for working with addition and kind of introducing the concepts of measurement. We did not finish the book that goes with it. We did not finish the book that goes with it because we felt that once you get into the subtraction, it kind of loses its greatness. I thought the way they introduced subtraction was a little complicated. So like, let's see. So you have the 5, the 2, and the 3, right? So it would be like saying penguin minus mouse equals what? Well, obviously, you take penguin away and you'd get frog. Now, it's a lot easier to kind of match up and to go, all right, well, penguin minus mouse equals, and then go, and you'd fill it in for frog, and it would kind of make the equal sign, like always. My daughter just couldn't grasp the concept of the subtraction. You take this away from that, and I really kind of felt like this wasn't introducing subtraction, more it was just kind of like matching things up. Whereas with the addition, if you had mouse plus frog equals what, and you match and you go, hey, that's the same shape, so those are equivalent, those are equal. That part is great. The subtraction, not so much. So we didn't really finish this. I would say this is more for the preschool, pre-K level. It's a very, very gentle introduction into addition. I was very glad that we started with this. We started with this and we went through the addition section in the Inchimals before our main curriculum got to addition. So by the time that we got to the main addition, she kind of got a really firm grasp on you take two things, you smash them together, and it equals a bigger number. And she kind of grasped that a lot quicker than she would have with just the horizons alone. So I was very happy that we had it, and we were very happy to use it. But I don't think it worked quite as well throughout the year as I was hoping it to. And so in that regards, I have to give it a 6.5. We're going to give it a 6.5 because it did work well. It was great for working with measurements and kind of giving that fun, gentle introduction. It was great for addition, but just kind of fell flat in some of its areas. And I think, and we just kind of went in a different direction with some of our other stuff. Horizons. I would not buy the complete kit again, I don't think. You can see we heavily used our books. We did not. I tried opening this up. I wanted a teacher guide because when we were going through mathematical reasoning, I felt like there were times where I was overwhelmed or the page wasn't explained, and I thought a teacher's guide would explain the page more and kind of break things down for us. This teacher's guide is basically a how to do the lessons in a classroom setting. And so for a homeschool mom, it was pretty pointless. The answers aren't in, there's no answers in here, or there's very few answers in here. Oh, hey, maybe their answers are closer to the back. But it doesn't really say much to it. There wasn't a whole lot of value I found in using this book, and we just never ended up using it. We would much prefer to, instead of jumping through all the hoops of this, to just open up the book, do the lesson that was in there, and move on with life. We did find that with the Horizon, that there was a bit more math, a bit more writing than my daughter felt like she could handle. And so what we ended up doing is I would have her just tell me the numbers, and I would either highlight the number and have her write over it, or I would just put a dot on that number and we would move on. One of the ways that we also did when she would get too squirmy towards the end of our books was I turned our staircase into a number line using some cards. I got number cards of 1 through 10, and we just used 1 through 10, kind of emphasizing the 10-digit place. And so we were doing the ones column, and so that she would put the extra in there that she needed to do whatever she needed. She really liked being able to climb up the stairs to add, climb down the stairs to subtract. Another thing that we've done is we drew the number line in the driveway and basically did hopscotch. I would tell her the number and she would jump her way to the number that she needed to go. And putting her physical body into it kind of helped in some ways get some of that math done. The last of the supplements that we had was this game of Tiny Polka Dot. It was in the pre-K kit. I thought I could make it work for, oh shoot, one of my lights is out. Oh no. I thought I could make it work for kindergarten, but it was just a little on the juvenile side. It would have worked better if we had extra kids. If your oldest is in kindergarten and you are moving on and starting a kindergarten, but you want to introduce like different number concepts, this is great. And we might still keep up with it, but we're going to give it a break for a while. So ratings. I'm going to give, oh wait, maybe I did already do ratings. This gets a solid 6.5. I'm going to give the Horizons math a good 8. Well, no, I'm going to give the workbooks a good 8. The teacher's guide, I'm giving a 2. There was nothing maybe even a 1.5. There wasn't anything useful to me in there. It took up shelf space. I regretted buying it. I would not buy a teacher's guide anywhere in the near future. Tiny Polka Dot, it was great. It was cute. It was not very much used, so I'm going to give it a 5, just because we didn't end up using it very much. Anyways, 2 of my lights are now dying now, so I'm going to have to recharge his batteries before I can continue my review. So thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you follow along and check up on us, because we're going to continue on updating every Wednesday with a new update, and there are more reviews to come. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.